Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for taking some time to click on this video. I had a very good day at CVS today. Everything just went super well. It was just a lot of fun. I love the employees at my CVS. They are so nice. When I get those, almost every time I go shopping, when I come home like a few hours later, I'll get one of those surveys to fill out. And I always try to, at least, a couple times a month, I try to fill those out and name all the employees by name, and just so they get good reviews, because they are just amazing there. They're just wonderful. But all right, so a few things I wanted to jump in and talk to you about. 2 deals that I didn't do that you might want to do. The first one is on the Ensure. So we have, that came in the paper this week, the $6 off of 1 Ensure product. So we also have a digital. So you would need the digital and 2 paper coupons. If you need a place to get coupons from, in the description box below, under where to get coupons, the very first link is On My Way to Coupon. She is amazing. She mails the coupons out really, really fast. I'll probably have them on Monday. So usually like on Sunday, I'll buy like 2 inserts and then just order everything else from her. So if you're in the need for paper coupons, definitely check that out. So you'll need 2 of these paper coupons and 1 digital. So the Ensure this week is buy 3 and get a $10 extra buck. And you're probably thinking, well, that's expensive. And it is, but it really doesn't turn out too bad. So the regular Ensure is $12.49 a piece. 3 at my store anyway. 3 will cost you $37.47. You'd have $18 in coupons coming off, 1 digital and 2 paper coupons. Making it $19.47. You would get your $10 extra buck back, making it $9.47, or just $3.16 a piece. So if you have a 10 off of 70 and most of your rest of your products are really like low in cost, I mean, you could get them for pretty close to free, because that's already 37. That's more than halfway to your 10 off of 70. Also, I have been wanting to maybe get these cookies. I'm going to put a picture of them up on the screen. And the Shopkick offer seems to be going up and up. So right now it's 1,350 kicks plus 15 scan kicks. So that gives you $5.46 back. And these cookies are $7.99. They never seem to be part of a deal, but that does make them only $2.53. So maybe that is something you also want to throw into like a 10 off of 70. So just a couple ideas there. So yeah, those are 2 things I didn't do, but I was thinking about it. So this week I got a 20 off of 80, and I was really excited about that, because my mind started thinking about the math of that. Normally I get a 10 off of 70, but if you get a 20 off of 80, essentially you can get $10 more in products, but you're also getting $10 more in savings. So if you have like a 10 off of 70 worked out in your head, you could add just $10 in products, and essentially they're going to be free, because if you already have a 10 off of 70 worked out and you get a 20 off of 80, well, you're going up $10, but you're also getting $10 more off. So I was like, cool. Well, I didn't really have a 10 off of 70 planned. I kind of just fly by the seat of my pants sometimes. But yeah, so I thought that was great. So this was my first 20 off of 80. So these 2 transactions are not part of that 20 off of 80 though. So this is my, full disclosure, this is my Care Pass week on my 1 account. So I get that free $5. Also, I got $6 and I bought bonuses, because my 1 account was 4 offers away from getting $5, and my other account was like 3 offers away from getting $1. So everything on this table ended up costing me a quarter, but I did have a Care Pass and some Ibotta bonuses. So just to disclose. All right, so if this is your Care Pass week, you might want to do the L'Oreal. That's what I did. So we have, check your your CVS account. See if you have a $5 off a $25 L'Oreal CRT. Also, the $5 off of L'Oreal face product CRT. I think everybody got that one this week. And then they gave us a $6 off of a L'Oreal product, manufacturer's coupon for any item above $21.99, and $3 manufacturer coupon for any item below the $21.99. So these are the items I picked up, because this pink one is one of my favorites. So the pink one is $26.49. I had the $6 digital, and I just went ahead and put one of the $5 CVS coupons there, either the 5 off of 25 or the 5 off of any L'Oreal product. So that would make that one $15.49. This one is $18.99 in my store. So I put the $3 off manufacturer with that one, because that's the one it attaches to. And I put the other $5 CVS coupon with that, just for the sake of this breakdown. So that would make that $10.99. So the total for both of them is $45.48. And the deal this week with the L'Oreal is spend $45 and you get a $20 extra buck. So after the 2 manufacturers coupons and the 2 CVS coupons, it's $26.48. I got the $20 extra buck back, and I used my Care Pass on this, so that's like a free $5. So it was $26.48 and technically $25 back. So it makes it $1.48 for both of these, which I think is fantastic from over $48. So here's my receipt. And you know, the crazy part is I had exactly $26.48 in extra bucks because I had one of those 2% back. It was 48 cents. So it was just like, it was fate. So it all worked out perfectly. You can see all of the coupons there. There's my Care Pass and some other extra bucks I used, and 48 cents and that 2% back made my total $0. And then I got back the $25.20 for the extra buck and $5, you know, that technically you could take back for the Care Pass. That was off to a really good start, so I went ahead and did the gain deal. Now, my store does not carry the 42 count gain. I think some of the other ones in my area do, but I really just didn't feel like driving to them because we do have $3 coupons for the 42 count pods, but it's only like $1 difference, and I really just didn't feel like driving to another CVS. So what I did was I clipped the $2 coupon in my app for this one, and I clipped the $2 coupon in Coupons 24 for this one, and the $2 coupon in Coupons 24 for this one. And then I redeemed for 2 of the $5 OTC payment barcodes from pggoodeveryday.com. It's a new month now, so if you've been holding on to receipts that you weren't able to scan last month because you can only scan 6 a month per account, then this, you know, go ahead and get those scanned and get your points because it turned out fabulous. And thank you to the subscriber, and I'm sorry I should have gone back and looked up your name first, but one of my very, very wonderful subscribers told me that you don't have to separate the transactions to use the OTC coupons. I always thought that you did, so I apologize to my cashier today. He got a kick out of that. I said, I'm sorry for all the times that I made you ring these all up individually because I did not know that you could use more than one OTC coupon in the same transaction, but he was very sweet about it. So $9.99, $9.99, $9.99. Your store has to follow the 98% rule because the deal is spend $30 and you get a $10 extra buck. So here's how it breaks down. They're all $9.99. I had $2 digital coupons for all of them. So after he got done ringing all these up, I showed him the barcodes on the Coupons 24 app. I had him scan the one for this, and then I had him scan one for this. Because sometimes when you scan that full barcode, it acts funky. So I just have them scan each barcode individually. And then the $2 also came off that I had on my account. So it's $29.97, it's $23.97 after those 3 $2 coupons. And then I used $10 in OTC payment barcodes, which made it $13.97. I didn't want to pay with any extra bucks. Sometimes it seems to lower down the value of the OTC. I didn't think it would in this case, but I thought, you know what, I can actually make a little bit extra money on this transaction if I take my Ibotta money and redeem for a $25 CVS gift card, because you'll get 3% back in your Ibotta account when you do that. So I went ahead and did that to pay for this balance and then have a little bit extra on a gift card. So I did get my $10 extra buck back. I got 75 cents back on Ibotta for redeeming for $25 CVS gift card, that 3% back that you get. And then I also got an additional 50 cents back on Ibotta for 2% back. And that counted as a rebate when I scanned this receipt. And I only needed 4 to hit my $5 weekend bonus. So I just went ahead and scanned this one and got 50 more cents back. So I got back $11.25, where I spent out $13.97, making it just $2.72 for all of these. I was super happy about that. So yeah, everything went wonderfully. So here is all 3 products. There is the 2 coupons from Coupons 24. The one from the app, it was $23.97 before tax. And then there's my 2 $5 OTC coupons. So it was $13.97 before tax. And then I got back the $10 and then the $1.25 from Ibotta. So excellent deal. And I will scan this receipt to pggoodeveryday.com because this is 150 P&G points right there. One thing I forgot to mention with the gain here is because I did opt to pay for this with a gift card and OTC payments. So I have an email from pggoodeveryday.com that says that OTC payments will not count against you when you are submitting for a Visa promotion. So they will look at this receipt and they will see $23.97. They will not take into account the $5 OTCs that I used to pay, according to the email that I have from them. So this is $23.97 towards that spend $50 and get $15 Visa card from P&G. So if I put this together with the receipt that I have the other day from Giant, where I bought some even more Old Spice stuff, I should be able to get a $15 Visa. The problem is I've kind of already, I think, kind of maxed that out. I have it, mailed to myself and my mom and my brother and a friend of mine, and I'm just not really sure I have anybody else to mail it to. It's like, I don't have any more friends. coupons, but I might ask my bosses if somebody else lets me have one mailed to their house, then I'll also get a $15 Visa card back in this whole transaction, but I'm not really counting on that. So next is my 10 off of 70. Not 10 off of 70. I'm so used to saying that. It was a 20 off of 80. So I was pretty excited just to, with that extra $10 just to throw some different kind of stuff in there. So I got Biore, I got the Dove, the Nair was a great filler. CoverGirl, of course, is a moneymaker. And also the raw sugar is a wonderful filler. So here is everything. The Persil this week is buy two, and they're on sale for $6.99, and you get a $6 extra buck. And we also have $1 Ibotta rebate. So I've now got one Ibotta rebate. That gave me two more. So now I'm only one away from hitting that $5, which I got with the Biore, but we'll get to that. So the Persil is $6.99. Two of them is $13.98. We don't have any coupons. If you have hang tags, maybe you do. I didn't even check to see if the Ibotta rebate excludes coupons. I don't think it does. So if you have any of those hang tags, I say go for it. So it's $13.98 for two. I got $6 in extra bucks back and $2 on Ibotta. The Biore I've been eyeing up for the past couple weeks because we do have Ibotta rebates for them, and I haven't bought these, and I can't even tell you how long. But on my Ibotta account, I had $2 back. I want to say it was a limit of like 3 or 5, but I only needed actually one more rebate at this point to hit that $5 weekend warrior. So they are $8.79 in my store. Two is $17.58. No coupons for that either, so it's $17.58. But I did get my $5 extra buck because you get $5 and extra bucks for spending $15. I got $4 back on Ibotta, $2 each, and then I hit that weekend bonus, which I'm still waiting for it to come through because the two, I submitted for a 2. This is the one I submitted for 2% back. When is it? So I should have that already. I'll pop it up on the screen. So then I get the weekend bonus of $5. And then, so that makes them, what is that? So you get $3.58 with that weekend bonus for both of them. And it was something different that I normally don't get. The raw sugar are $3.29 in my store. So I picked up 3 of them. That was all that they had. So the deal with the raw sugar is when you spend 10, you get a $5 extra buck. And I still had the 3 off 2 digital coupon. So they're $3.29 a piece. So 3 will cost you $9.87, which is close enough if your store follows the 98% rule. The 3 came off, making it $6.87, and I did get my $5 extra buck back, making it just $1.87 for those. So again, something I actually wanted, but also a really good filler item. Next, I worked in this Dove because, oh my gosh, does it smell good. And it's very pretty, and that makes a difference. So the Dove body wash is $11.99, and these are $5.49. These are not marked in my store as being part of the spend 20 and get 7, but I went on the website and they are included. Now, the coupon, we have a $4 coupon, digital coupon for this, and we have a $2 digital coupon that works on this. It looks like it's for body wash, but it actually does come off. It does work for this one. And then we got $2 coupons. This is how it looked in the paper today that I purchased, and this did not scan. But if you can read real close there at the bottom, it's not just the body wash, it's the plant-based bar 1 count 5 ounce, which is what this is. This would not scan no matter what we did, so my very nice cashier just lowered this down by $2 for me, but it still worked out, and I'll show you why. So it's $11.99 for the body wash, $5.49 for each of the bar soap. That makes it $22.97. So even though she marked one of these down by $2 because the coupon wasn't scanned, I'm still over the $20 mark to get my $7 extra buck. So you get $4 digital for the body wash, $2 digital for the bar soap, in theory a $2 paper coupon for the other bar soap, makes it $14.97. You get your $7 extra buck back, and you should be able to get $1 back on Fetch for this body wash here. Check your Fetch account for that. So you would get $8 back where you spent out $14.97, making it $6.97 for all of those. But since I was working with the 20 off of 80, I definitely thought I was going to work that in. So the Nair is great. They're as cheap as $6.59 in my store. This one here, the face cream. And you get a $5 extra buck back when you buy one. So it's $6.59, no coupons for that, but you do get your $5 extra buck back, making it just $1.59. And of course, we threw in some CoverGirl Moneymaker to help pay for everything else. So the CoverGirl is $6.29 in my store. 2 will cost you $12.58. I had a $3 digital, a $3 paper coupon, and a $4 CVS CRT, made it $2.58. Everybody should have the $3 digital and the $4 CVS coupon. And I got a $6 extra buck back. So that makes them a $3.42 money maker. So that helps pay for, any number of things in here. So my total was $83.57. After coupons, it was $62.57, and my 20 off of 80 came off, making it $42.57, and I got $46 back. between the extra bucks and the Ibotta and hitting that and fetch and that Ibotta bonus, making a $3.43 moneymaker for Biore and Persil and Dove and the raw sugar, and I just thought that was wonderful. So yeah, I checked all of the newspapers that they had at the gas station today, and every coupon in my area, just the Dove page, printed like this. So then this is a deal I did without a 10 off of 70. Basically, you could do all of this on the same account as that, except for the CoverGirl. So these have been on clearance in my store. This pack has been sitting there for weeks and no one will buy it. And now we have a $5 rebate on Ibotta for it. So I just wanted to pick it up because I think it's a great donation item. So if you have on your Ibotta account, so this is a separate Ibotta account where I only needed 3 rebates to get a $1 weekend warrior bonus. So if you clicked on that $3 back on the CVS vitamins, I think it was like yesterday or the day before when it was available, it's now in my list. So you probably don't have long to do it. But these zinc are 75% off, so they're only $1.49 in my store, and then you do get $3 back on Ibotta for them. So that was fantastic. So basically, we did the CoverGirl deal again. You know what, let's start with the Ajax. The Ajax is buy one, get one 50% off, buy two, get a $3 extra buck. I went to the Ajax website and printed 2 75-cent coupons. I did the math to try to figure out if it was cheaper to get 1 Ajax and 1 Palmolive and use the Palmolive digital and 1 Ajax coupon. It was still cheaper to get 2 Ajax, at least the way they're priced in my store. So they're $3.89 a piece times 1.5 is $5.83. 2 75-cent printable coupons scan just fine, making it $4.33. And then I got my $3 extra buck back. The vitamins were $1.49 a piece, like we just discussed. So 2 of them is $2.98. No coupons for that, but you'll get $6 back on Ibotta, which it did pick up on right away, even though it was in my list. I'm still waiting for this receipt to process because I went for the 2% back on this one too, which was stupid. I really didn't need to do that. It's only going to give me a penny. So I'm not sure that that was worth waiting for, but that's okay. And then the CoverGirl we just went over is $12.58. I had the $4 the CVS coupon everyone's going to get on the app, a $3 digital, and another $3 paper coupon, making it $2.58. And I got back my $6 extra buck. Now, with that being a little moneymaker, that works well with the Aveeno. So if you just want to pick up like the CoverGirl and the Aveeno, that'll be a great little deal together. So check your CVS account. See if you got a 5 off a $20 Aveeno or Neutrogena CRT today. And also a $3 digital for the face wash and a $5 digital for the moisturizer. So the moisturizer is $15.99 in my store and the face wash is $9.99. So it's $25.98. I had a 5 off of 20 CVS coupon, a 5 off of 1 Aveeno moisturizer manufacturer coupon, and the $3 manufacturer coupon for the face wash made it $12.98, and you get a $10 extra buck back, making it just $2.98 for the 2 of those. And since this is like a $2.42 moneymaker, that would make those 4 products basically free, or very close to it. And then the last thing I picked up was the Depends. It's $7.62 on clearance in my store. We do have a $2 digital, but the $5 Ibotta rebate does exclude the use of coupons. That'll be up to you whether you want to do that or not. I didn't clip it, so it's $7.62. And I did get $5 back on Ibotta. And then I will get a $1 bonus for hitting the weekend bonus on this account, plus a penny back for the 2%. I shouldn't even waited for that. That was just silly. So I'll get $31.01 back, where I spent out $30.49, making it a 52-cent moneymaker for this whole transaction here. So here's my receipt. I'm not sure if I showed you my last receipt, but here's the Depends, and then the vitamins, the Ajax, the CoverGirl, the Aveeno. There's all the coupons coming off, and then it was $30.49. I paid with $30 in extra bucks and 49 cents on my debit card. And then there's all the extra bucks I got back, 6 for the, what was that one for? The CoverGirl, the 10 for the Aveeno, and the 3 for the Ajax. And I'm pretty sure I forgot to show you these while we were over here. So we'll just jump back in real quick. So here is my receipt for my big transaction. I'm messing it all up here. There we go. Sort of, maybe. Okay. There is the Persil and the Dove, and that's the raw sugar and some more Dove, and the CoverGirl, and then there, the Biore and more Dove. There's a $3 paper coupon for the CoverGirl. There's a digital for the Dove, a digital for the CoverGirl, the digital for the raw sugar, another Dove coupon, my 20 off of 80, my $4 off of CoverGirl, and brought my total down to 0. And then there's all my extra bucks that I did receive back for all of those. So last but not least, We take, if these are the two money makers we had, so that was $3.95 in money makers, and we subtract out our costs, and that made everything 25 cents. If you have any questions or if you have any great deals you want to share in the comments below with everybody, please feel free to share. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day.